Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 15th of September to the 21st of September 2019. And this is for you coming from Cancer. First, let me give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, andyhoro9 at gmail.com. Let's start with the 15th of September, which is a Sunday for you coming from Cancer, and it's not a very good day. Morning and afternoon are planets that make you want to be very different from everybody else, very quick to look down, showing arrogance and disagreements as well. So quieten these planets there by saying that you are going to be part of a team and to show appreciation for whatever is being done for you. There's also a planet of anger somewhere there in the morning, afternoon, who will suddenly give you bursts of bad temper or say some things which will become very volatile and be very provocative. Don't do that. So evening and nightfall, morning and afternoon, let somebody else take charge because you're not going to handle things very well. Evening and nightfall becomes worse. And now the anger planets take over. And so you can be on fire very fast. Well, why should you want to go out and spoil everybody else's fun? Go back to the home, lock yourself up somewhere. Or tell yourself every minute of the time of evening nightfall, I'm going to take the soft approach, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. I'm going to be the most agreeable and the most flexible and the most negotiable you can. And then you will quieten these planets down. And when you take the soft approach, you will actually get what you want. You beat the odds. Try and do that in the evening nightfall. But if you are easily provoked and show anger, go away and leave home and go back to the safety of your own home and drive carefully throughout the whole day. 16th of September, Monday, is going to be a fabulous 24 hours. You are inspired in the morning and afternoon. So talk a lot, ask a lot, and say a lot in every way, whether in job, whether in business. People want to hear you. Your inspiration of ideas and the ability to take the lead will be exemplary. And you'll have this aura about you to be able to command, whether job or in business. But don't let arrogance seep in. Always take the soft approach and be polite. And you're going to do wonders for yourself and gain a lot of advantage in the morning, afternoon. You'll talk about travel, you will talk about holidays. The planets of the internet are also there. So go to the internet and you'll get wonderful news from them. I like your evening nightfall as well. Only thing is that this group of planets, one of them is a planet of arrogance. So quieten this arrogant planet down by saying, I'm going to be part of a team and I'm going to share every kind of limelight that I get. So in the evening nightfall, you're going to be very popular anyway. So enjoy yourself. But these are planets which can give you plenty of scope how to improve your life. So no harm mixing business and pleasure, and you get to meet very important people as well. 17 September, Tuesday, planets are very, very slow, and that means very bad news for you. Cancellations, delays, postponements, you not being able to carry out your duties in job or in business, and frustration and even depression can move in. You can meet people you don't like. You can have problems from the past on your mind. So tell yourself it's a working day, a business day. Just focus on what you have to in the morning, afternoon, and the time will pass, and you'll be able to at least materialistically do something good for yourself. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. That's how a day can change. You'll find all the solutions in the evening nightfall you couldn't find in the morning and afternoon. And you'll be able to do wonderfully well, your brilliance of imagination. And you just get plain lucky where socializing is concerned, meeting with people who will want to be with you and vice versa. 18th of September, Wednesday, watch out. The anger planets are all over the place in the morning. The minute you wake up, you're angry about something. Before leaving home, don't create a ruckus. Treat people with politeness that you are living with or staying with and the people you love. Even overlook any difficulties. You've got to control yourself by taking the soft approach. Repeat again and again. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Otherwise, it's going to be a horrible morning and afternoon. Even at your place of work or in business, you're going to be angry very quickly. What's said to you, what's done to you, what is your expectations not met, maybe. So tell yourself tolerance, 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 and improve your teamwork with everybody. This way, you will see that help will come in the morning and afternoon. Otherwise, you're going to be defeated in everything that you try and do. And watch out for accidents, which are not only physical but emotional and also verbal accidents. It's a horrible morning, afternoon. You can only cope with it if you do as I say and take the soft approach. Don't be demanding of any kind. I like your evening nightfall wonderfully well. That's how a morning and afternoon can change to a wonderful evening nightfall. All the solutions you will find in the evening nightfall. And whoever you are with are very helpful people. And you will meet people who can help you expand in a job area, expand in a business area. So go out in the evening nightfall with a purpose, be materialistically minded, and you will get a lot of gain in the evening nightfall. One of these negative, angry planets will make its way down in the evening nightfall. So once in a while, the anger will well up. Just tell yourself in your heart, I'll take the soft approach, and that way you'll be just fine. 19th of September, Thursday, is a very good morning and afternoon. And you're going to be very happy with the good news in your job or in your business place. And even when you leave home, everything goes very well. You can take the lead, you can do things and say things which other people would like to hear. But there's one planet from the evening nightfall, a very rebellious one, who will somehow now and then make you rebellious for a little while. So tell yourself, obey rules and regulations and don't be rebellious. And respect your bosses or respect the people you do business with. You'll quieten these negative planets down and you'll get the best of the morning and afternoon where you'll be in the limelight for something very good. Evening and nightfall, there's a whole gang of negative planets. If you don't have to be out, don't. But if you have to be out, tell yourself anything unexpectedly bad can happen. Maybe plans are changed or canceled, date may not show up. Maybe something will happen while you're driving. Maybe something will happen with the company you are in. So you got to say less and do less. Just listen. And if you don't have to say anything because it might be negative, don't say it. And go home early. 20th of September, Friday, is a very lucky morning and afternoon. And your stars are shining. So you're going to have the good luck, whether in job, business, whether with your family, whether with that person you're having lunch with. Chase for the romance if that's what you want. And at job, you'll be very imaginative. And in business, you'll be very much a person who does the right thing at the right time. So do a lot in the morning, afternoon. Some very fast planets from the evening nightfall will come up to the morning, afternoon and put some stress on you. So they'll make a lot of responsibilities be placed on you in the morning, afternoon. Focus is the key word for the morning, afternoon. Don't do the unnecessary, just do the necessary. Evening nightfall are planets that are moving very, very fast. And when they move past, I call them the planets of stress, the planets of argument, and the planets of difficulty. Because you bring difficulty upon yourself by allowing your tongue to say things, allowing your actions to do things. And they will be done in haste and impatience. And of course, they will be wrong. So say less and do less in the evening nightfall with whoever you are, whether it's the job, business, whether it's the people of your family or with your romance partner. Say less and do less and measure every word, measure every action. And you will control these planets in the evening nightfall. You'll have a much better time. 21st of September, a Saturday, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon. So lucky that I want you to spend this morning and afternoon Saturday with people who can help you in job and in business. And by all means, be with the family that you love so much or the romance partner that you have. But this kind of powerful planets, the planets of expansion, the planets of greatness, you've got to spend time to further and improve your job or business areas. So do that and mix it all up with the people you love as well. Evening, nightfall, I'm not so happy. Now these planets can make you a person who is somehow disappointed or showing disappointment unnecessarily. And one of these planets from the morning, afternoon will turn now to become making you dominating and stubborn. So you see the evening side, if you have to be out with people, be very careful what you say and what you do. And even if you're not happy with what's said about you, just move away because there's no point making things even worse. Go home early in the evening nightfall period. Well, that's the week for you. Now I have a 90-minute session And during these 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And this is going to be based on your date of birth, on your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And I'll give you a lot of information from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky days, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, and so on. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. And I will show you how to get into that magical side of you, that supernatural side of you. Some call it the guide, some call it the inner force, some call it the soul, whatever. I will show you how to make use and get the benefits from this. And that will make you somebody very special and better than the rest. So in the next 7, 8, or 9 years, I will be able to give you a lot of information on how to improve your life. All that will cost you USD $50. And so send me that email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, at gmail.com. And I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.